Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Cancer, Cancerians, yes. I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in relationships. Surrounded in that is the message #Majestic. So from the outside world looking in, there's a sense of majesticism associated with you seeking security in the relationships that you have. It could be romantic, it could be family, friends, professional, stuff like that. Okay, I am seeing tree hugger, the word hiccups, so that could be like mistakes or challenges that you've had in the past. Hiccups could also represent like a time of growth, right? And I'm also seeing the word castles. So castles could obviously represent strong foundation, home, a safe space. Your relationships could feel like safe spaces, right? Tree huggers could have to do with your relatives in nature, okay? Or you're an actual tree hugger. Either way, I'm not judging. Funny I said that. So the emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read is that this is a natural read. So if you are a tree hugger, and that's who you're in a relationship with, then do you. For you not to feel irritated, for you not to respond to things impulsively, for you not to panic. This is a sensitive read, okay? You may be going on vacation, or it's time to go on vacation, or maybe you need to take a break, right? For you not to feel afraid. There is an energy of admiration, maybe that these people have for you that you're in a relationship with, or you may have admiration for certain people that you have relationships with, right? For you to feel at ease. I'm seeing that forgiveness is healing. So someone is saying that they gotta forgive themselves, or they have to forgive you, or you're feeling like you need to forgive someone else, or forgive yourself, okay? For you not to feel inferior. Maybe you felt inferior in a certain relationship and you need to forgive yourself for that. Or maybe you made someone else feel inferior and you need to forgive yourself for that. Or someone made you feel inferior and you need to forgive that person. You know what I mean? For you to feel courageous. Either way, forgiveness is healing, okay? And for you also to feel devoted. So, let's see. I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self. Look at this. Just like, hey everybody. So I'm also seeing that this soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnership in regard to the northern wind. So you are learning a lesson about road trips and partnership, community building, travel, okay? Also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regards to the northern wind as well, with television, partnerships, and that being strongly involved with, you know, what you see on television, or this road trip thing could be something that is being broadcasted on television and is giving you an idea or putting you in that energy of seeking security in your relationships. With Pathways to Purpose, you know, my project for my volunteer thing, I reach out to people that like I know wherever it is that I'm going, you know, just to let them know like, hey, I'll be in your city, I'll be in your town, just to make connections. So this could be similar to that. With television and partnerships and perception, though, you may be watching something on television, like I said, or yeah, something like that. I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the eastern wind. The eastern wind has to do with perception in regard to bingo, like you may be onto something. So you've got tree hugger energy, hiccups energy, castles energy, all involved in the sense of majesticism that people are perceiving externally in regard to you and how you are internally seeking security in your relationships, okay? I'm also seeing separation. So there's like, especially if there are road trips going on or hiccups, right? Challenges that you had to overcome, there is a sense of separation, sadness, bitterness. Maybe someone is missing you. Maybe you're missing someone. There was that I need to forgive myself or you, or you know, that other person may feel that way about you. Someone is missing you though. Someone is thinking about you. And with the separation card, there is also that message of like an uncertain future. So you may feel like things are uncertain, like you don't know what's going to happen next, or this other person or these people that you have relationships with don't know what's going to happen next, okay? So there is that separation card, as well as the Phoenix energy. This Phoenix energy is saying that like wherever it is that you do go next, there's a new phase, rekindling something, renewing, a sense of growth, a changed state of mind, and rising from the ashes, okay? With that Phoenix energy is just showing me that there, as you are transitioning into something new, that's exactly what's happening. Like you're transitioning into something new, a new stage, a new phase of your life, okay? Then I'm also seeing the Snake card. The Snake card is saying that there's some competition, maybe some type of enemy, another woman, a reason to look over your shoulder, or maybe someone in your relationship group, or someone in the dynamics of your relationship feels like they're in competition with you, or they're actually an enemy of yours. And this is why you're seeking security in those relationships, because you want to know for sure which ones are genuine. Or maybe this person or people that you have relationships with, or that you have friendships with, like I said, it could be romantic, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be people that you even work with. They may feel like they can't trust you, or you may feel like you can't trust them, or something like that, because of the separation, right? Or that may be the reason why you are separating from them. Take it as it resonates. Right? You're seeking security in your relationships. And this is definitely you in this Phoenix energy, because the read is centered around you. So you are in a time of renewal and growth having a changed state of mind, a new phase and rekindling. And you could be recognizing that some of these people that you are in relationships with, or that you have been in relationships with, are, you know, they have that snake energy. And the serpent overall is not a negative energy, so that's just what this card is saying, right? However, I'm giving clarity and clarification on the fact that this serpent energy is not all negative. It's not all bad. And the reality of it is, even if someone did display to you that they had some type of competitive energy, or that they were an enemy to you, or that they had a reason, like I said, energy, or they had some type of reason to make you look over your shoulder or something like that, that negative energy or whatever is meant to serve in its purpose so that you can recognize that you're in this Phoenix energy, right? So that you can recognize what version of yourself that you want to be in a relationship with, right? And I say that strongly because I have volunteered and provided care for, you know, people towards the end of their life, and none of them really have like phone calls every single day with their best friends, right? None of them really. And this is one of those things, like, you value at whatever age or stage you are in life. We put so much value and so much of our emotions, we invest so much of ourselves in other people. Though, are these people going to be the ones that we connect with as we become more mature and wiser in our lives, and we're at that point where we're getting ready to transition into the next part of our life? And I'm not saying that there's not a strong possibility that their best friends or whatever didn't all expire as well because they were all at that age, right? What I am saying is, I think it's super important for you to now, if you are feeling like any of the relationships that you have with anyone are not solid, right, that you move forward giving them grace and space and time to grow, right? And focus on watering your own seed with God source energy and doing the inner work and healing and moving forward into this Phoenix energy, right? Okay. So then I'm also seeing the Sword and Rose card. So I just talked about this before I even read the card. So with the Sword and Rose card, it says clarity and truth, and I just gave clarity and truth about the snake card. So this Sword and Rose is also speaking on revelations, honor and protection, and a sense of determination, right? You are determined to move forward. You do give clarity, and you are formulating a sense of perception in the relationships, like I said, that are solid to you. And you're just, you know, steering your ship, prioritizing the wellness of your soul, because you know that that is going to be always the one that the spirit of true self is going to be honest with and submit itself to God's source energy with. So yeah. So with that Sword and Rose card, you may be coming to revelations. You are in an energy of honor and protection of your energy, right? And like I said, you have a sense of determination to know for sure how it is that you want to move forward in these relationships, whether if it's, like I said, business, personal relationships, or family, friends, etc. Okay? So let's get into the read. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Three of Swords. Now, funny you would want to offer me that kind of energy, right? Because the Three of Swords is showing that there was like some type of heartbreak in the past, which I'm familiar with, you know, the experience of having my heart broken. Though with this Three of Swords upright, it is saying that there is like a sense of healing, like for you to get over your heartbreak so you can heal from your heartbreak. So thank you for that. One of the funniest things about this energy though is that it's being received in like a very mysterious way. And you know God works in mysterious ways, so go you, okay? This energy is also being received as thoughtful, very wise in making that offer to me, so thank you. It's also being received as artistic, creative, original, and aware, like an awareness, sophisticated. Okay, so thank you. Healing from heartbreak in the mysterious ways of God. I appreciate that. And then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is like a governor of truth and justice, right? This is someone that operates in that energy. You could be like maybe a military figure or someone that gets recognition for upholding laws is what I'm seeing. So you may be a lawyer as well. That could also be a thing. I heard a specific name, though I'm not gonna say it out loud. If this is you, then you know who you are. I don't want to make it creepy though by saying a name, okay? So you know who it is that you are, and I'm seeing you in this King of Swords energy. So yeah. You're being received in this energy as civil. So you may be like a civil lawyer, okay? Or something like that. You may handle civil cases. That could also be it. You don't have to be a male or a female. The gender is not specific. Just take it as it resonates. You are being received as like cosmic. So it was a part of the grand design, the cosmic design for you to get this reading right now, okay? You are being received as passionate or emotional in the energy for the cycle of this read. I'm hearing defense. So you're being very defensive in this energy. So you could be like a civil defense lawyer. That's what I'm seeing, or something like that. You're being very passionate and, like I said, moving. So you're moving. And that's a part of the cosmic design, you being in that energy, as well as, like I said, civil. So you're upholding justice. It could be in your job. It could be in your relationships. Like I said, you are seeking security in your relationships. So the way that you're navigating through them and you finding that security is by operating in your truth and justice, okay? What I'm seeing in the past position during the cycle of this read is this Six of Pentacles energy. With the Six of Pentacles energy, is showing me that in the past you were in a good relationship with your finances. This means that like the amount of money that you're earning is not more than the amount of money that you have to spend for the cost of living. So you were making a comfortable amount of money, okay? In this energy, you were being received as lovable because you're making more than enough money, right? That you can pay all of your bills, and you also are like sharing that wealth with others, okay? So you're being received in this energy as lovable and endearing. You're not neglecting others. You're not neglecting yourself. You're not neglecting your responsibilities. And you're also being received as lively, okay? Then I'm seeing that you were in this Sun energy. This is like one of the best cards to get out of the major arcana. And the fact that this is a natural read, it's like, yes, you know what I mean? Like, that's absolute joy and childlike wonder. So all of those inhibitions that you feel or pressures that you feel in regard to being a human adult, you can let your guard down in this energy of the sun, where it's just like pure joy and not having to worry, right? So you are being received in this energy as like a little bit intense though. Like I said, very passionate. So like I said, this could be you being passionate about your relationship that you have with the Most High. And no one can threaten what it is that God has for you. So what superseded that was the fact that you were in an energy of you were making good money. Your work and your good deeds were balanced out to the point where you had more than enough to be financially comfortable and secure. And because you were financially comfortable and secure, you also were a representation of that love that God has in other people's lives. You were being received as lovable. Okay? Then it's like unfathomable for some people that have cut themselves off from that kind of relationship with God to comprehend and understand. And they have to seek God within themselves to know those same kind of experiences, right? So that's why in the sun energy, you're being received as like passionate and like a little bit intense, because other people are not familiar with that kind of grace. Okay, and you're also being received as like pleasing, or the energy of the sun is coming through as pleasing and satisfying. Okay, you're also being received as not irritable, not moody, and not short-tempered. I bet you not. All that sun energy, I'm sure you were not temperamental and not moody. So then I'm seeing this 5 of Rods reversed. So this is showing me that someone tried to come to you, or someone tried to send an energy towards you of conflict, right? Though they failed at that mission terribly. They failed at that mission. There is no conflict. And you were being received as sophisticated, well-informed. So whatever it is that they tried to conflict with you about, argue with you about, bring up a case about you, with the King of Swords energy, because you're given that energy of like being a representative of like upholding the law, right? So whatever issue or conflict that there was, maybe with the separation, maybe with the bitterness or the sadness, maybe the feelings of having an uncertain future, maybe the competition, maybe it was the envy, could have been the other woman or the other man, that sense of looking over your shoulder, I'm gonna just say it was evil, right? That was trying to reflect upon you that within yourself. So you have that sun energy that superseded any kind of conflict that they tried to bring your way. And it's like getting hit by a truck, right? You wouldn't expect that is what was going to happen, though you also wouldn't expect that you would survive something like that, right? And so it's like with this 5 of Rods, that hit, you survived it. Whatever kind of conflict it was, you survived it. And you're being received in this energy is like I said, dignified, honorable, distinguished, well-informed. You overcame whatever that conflict was, whatever that challenge was, whatever that hardship was. I'm hearing by the grace of God. Okay, and that could be that sword and rose energy, where it's like clarity and truth and revelations and honor and protection. Okay, so then I'm seeing that you were in this 8 of Rods energy upright. This 8 of Rods energy upright is showing me that you have and you had all of the energy that you needed to be able to overcome whatever challenges may have come your way. Like whatever work needed to be done, you had the energy and the strength to be able to overcome it. Okay? You were being received in this energy as charismatic, magnetic. Maybe you attracted this energy to you. Maybe you prayed for the energy. I always used to hear my grandmother growing up being like, Lord, give me strength. And I subconsciously, I would just be like, I hear her saying this prayer. Though at the same time, it's like, don't God already know that you needed the strength before you said something about it? So I don't even think that she was really talking to me, even though I heard her. Though, you know, that's probably just a conversation that she was having with God individually. Like, you know, I need this energy and this strength to do what it is that needs to be done, right? So I'm seeing you in this Eight of Rods energy being received as remarkable and majestic. So this is just showing, like I said, those relationships that you're seeking security in externally, people are seeing that these relationships that you have with others have a sense of majesticism to them, like they were divinely ordered, right? Also, it could be you having a relationship with God, like I said. And that's a majestic relationship in itself. And the fact that if you have a relationship with God, right, then the relationships that you have with other people will also be a reflection of that connection, that divine connection. And that's why I'm seeing the majesticism, right? So anyone else that ain't of that kind of energy is obviously going to feel some type of way. And the fact that there was never a conflict or you know, something that really just had you fighting or whatever, you came out of that energy dignified and well informed. So whoever it is has to yield, is the word. Yield that battle, because you're in this King of Swords energy and they don't want to fight with somebody that got a sword like that. They got rods and you got a sword. You know what I mean? So then I'm seeing you in this Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're like in a joyful, well-balanced relationship with your finances. You went from the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So this is showing me that there's a good flow of money coming from every single planet that's in alignment with you being financially successful and abundant. Okay? You in this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're being received as not risky, so safe, and not shallow. So you're not being superficial in your wealth. And I know that that's probably rare, and it maybe even sounds crazy, though, for you to be well established in your wealth and not be superficial and safe. It just sounds divine. Then I'm seeing you in this Eight of Pentacles towards the end of the cycle of the read, where you're just evaluating your finances and planning on building up your finances even more. Because in this Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're enjoying the little things as well. You like, look, she has like all of this money behind her, right? Though she's paying attention to this bird. It's the fact that you even have a bird that, like, birds are free to come and go as they please unless they become domesticated, right? And this bird comes and perches itself on her arm, like it wants to be there, right? And so she has all of this money behind her, though she's admiring the fact that she has this connection with this bird. Do you get what I'm saying? So then it's like, well, I'm balanced out in my nature, that is good. And that's a relationship, right? With God, the Most High. And then the material relationship is being focused on now, towards the end of the cycle of this read. You are being received in this Eight of Pentacles, and I'm just seeing like somebody handling business, not being like superficial though, just focused on handling business, right? So you are being received in this Eight of Pentacles energy as well liked, accepted, preferred, popular, organic, natural, clean, and also not hostile, warlike, or aggressive. Okay? And that's it for the cycle of the read. Maybe with this Eight of Pentacles, you're focused on the road trip, you know, building up your castle. Though with the Nine of Pentacles energy, is just showing me like she has, oh my goodness, I literally said it. So she has this castle also behind her, right? And this word literally is a part of the majestic side of things, right? Because it says castles. I mean, the screen may be like a little bit, you know what I mean? Though there's a castle behind her, there's a lot of money behind her, and in the midst of all of that, she's admiring this relationship that she has maybe with a spirit animal. Okay? And then you're in this Eight of Pentacles energy where you're focusing on getting the work done, right? So let's talk about your future. In the future, I'm seeing this Two of Cups paired with the Strength card. This Two of Cups is showing me that there is a union or a coming together in a relationship with someone that you can trust. So with that Two of Cups and this Strength card and that majesticism, I'm just seeing like whoever you have a bond or a relationship with, whether it's family, friend, co-worker, whatever, these relationships are reinforced by the grace of God. They are protected, they are divine, and they are strengthening the wellness of your soul. Okay? You're being received in this energy as captivating, charming, enchanting, not angry, not raging, not furious, not wild. So another thing is one of those cards that kind of just shows you or me as the reader, right, what is outside of your control. It was kind of funny to me, so I'm gonna share it with you. Is that people externally cannot see how it is that you tame yourself. And I think that that rings true for all human beings. Like, you don't know how wild and crazy that person could possibly be. Though, I just thought it was kind of funny because it literally says, you're in this Two of Cups and Strength energy in the future as not angry, not raging, not wild. And it's because what is outside of your control is the fact that you're tamed. And based off of your relationships being refortified by the grace of God, and you being in this Phoenix energy, and you being in this Sword and Rose energy, and this overall energy that you're in for the cycle of this read is the King of Swords. I'm just so happy and excited for you and what's going to happen in the future, as well as you finally getting that security that you've been seeking in your relationships, okay? So I do send love, light, and healing energy to you, Cancerian, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels.